Fleet Feet believes that running changes everything, and we're proud to sponsor Crosscuts Out and Back with Alison, Mariella, Désir. We host fun runs, training groups, and events. Whether you're training for your first mile or your 50th marathon, we're here to run with you.
For me, I wish the future of surfing is almost like what I think the surfing of the past has always been. It's about friends and family passing that knowledge down to the next generation. It's about, older siblings be like, all right, I'm gonna grab you, younger siblings, and we're gonna go out and catch a few waves. And, for this community, I think that's already kind of happening. For Washington Coast, we now have the seed of a group of people who is here enjoying their own waters, protecting it like they have always done, and really keeping that going forward for the next generation.
Today, I'm grateful to be here on the Quinault Indian Reservation to take my very first surf lesson, thanks to a partnership between the Quinault Indian Nation and Warm Current. Warm Current is an organization dedicated to making surfing more fun and accessible for Indigenous youth. I'll be chatting with Polly Yen, a Warm Current volunteer and transplant from Taiwan who found her love of surfing right here in Washington. I'll also be chatting with Ryan Hendricks, a Quinault Indian tribal member and father whose children have found fun and empowerment on the waves.
The Quinault tribe has been here since time immemorial. We're primarily known as water people. So we're ocean-going people, we're river-going people. We're standing on mile 6 of 26 miles of untouched beach. And this is where you come to heal. This is where all the fresh air is. There's no technology around you. There's no stress around you. There's nobody making you do anything. You're not obligated to do anything. You can just, this is a place where you could just come and just be. To have the chance to be a father and a tribal member and to mix all of this in these amazing locations is really priceless.
And this is one of your daughters.
This is one of my oldest children. Her name is Kaylee Hendricks, and she's a mad yakker, so yeah.
So even though the Quinault are known as water people, there wasn't this surfing connection?
No, there's really not. It's really weird.
We've never surfed before, so we're like, oh, this seems really fun, and that we got to surf. I just love surfing ever since.
What is it like? Is there a feeling that you get when you surf? What is it about surfing that you love?
It honestly, for me, it feels like I could do anything I want. I can make the choices that I would like to make. I feel free out in the water, I'm in my own head and I'm just doing my own thing. I could do anything I would like. I could float on my board. I could just sit here forever. That's what I feel like.
Alison, this is your first time, so we're gonna start with how to be safe, putting a leash on, carry your board out in the water. We're gonna catch some white water, learn how to turn. And when you're paddling, when your chest high,
yeah,
you don't need your hand up here.
Okay.
You need your hand about here.
Okay.
So yeah, that
already feels really weird.
Doesn't that feel weird? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna feel all over your back.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. And then you wanna take your hand, put it on the board, but get it really close to your belly.
Okay.
As close to your hips as possible.
Okay.
And this is where surfing and yoga is very
Yeah,
similar.
I'm like, I see an upward.
Yes, do a very nice upward. What I'm gonna do is actually have you just surf like this.
Okay.
You can surf a wave just like this.
Okay.
The pop-up is an option which helps you control the wave.
Okay.
And it will look like, start here. There you go. And then, yeah. All right, so that's what a basic pop-up looks like.
Okay. What is the number one thing I need to know today?
I think is just be certain of yourself. If you think that if it's a good wave, then just do it.
That's beautiful. That's life advice.
Totally.
Be certain. Don't question yourself.
Yeah. Give it a squat. Nice. When I first saw images of surfing and people surfing, I kind of saw two things. I was like, That looks like so much fun. They look like they're having so much fun. And I'm not doing that. Like, I want to do that. And the other part of the message I got was, yeah, skinny white dudes on a short board or skinny white girls. You know, and I'm not either of them. So there's this desire for me to, like, I want to have that much fun too and be that free. And it feels like there's a gap that I wasn't sure how to cross. I have to admit, you know, at first when I heard about the concept of warm current, I'm a little bit like, oh man, I'm not Indigenous, I'm not from Washington, and how would sort of my presence be received, and is it even a thing that people want? But really, they have given me the opportunity to learn how to surf. Without them and without Washington, it just wouldn't have happened. I didn't find that community and a group of people to help me get into surfing. And over the years, what I found was, because Warm Current is so service-oriented, we're really here for the kids. We're here to connect with the ocean, and you absolutely do not have to surf a certain way to be a surfer. The ocean has no idea how you look. The ocean has no idea what equipment you're on. All the ocean and the wave is going to care about is if you and the wave are in sync. And that is really the only thing that we're looking for. And everything else is made up. Everybody can surf.
What does surfing feel like for you?
In words?
In words.
Oh man, surfing feel like in words. There's a reason why all the YouTube videos of surfers are like, ah. When I go for it and when I catch a wave, it's a lot of feelings in about 5 to 10 seconds. I first feel a lot of things is possible. Then I feel a little bit of fear. Then I really feel a lot of confidence as I sort of drop in and get that wave. And I feel a sense of accomplishment. Surfing makes me feel like I can.
Fleet Feet is on a mission to inspire the runner and everyone and is proud to sponsor Crosscuts Out and Back with Alison, Mariella, Désir.